Are you ready for some good news? The freedom of the gospel isn't freedom to sin, it's freedom from sin. Here's today's text in Galatians chapter 5. For you were called to freedom, brothers, only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another. For the whole law is fulfilled in one word, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. But if you bite and devour one another, watch out that you're not consumed by one another. The grace of God sets you free from sin. Consider the example of covetousness. Covetousness is the easiest road to misery. Look around. Everything that you have, decide you don't like. Look at what other people have and decide what you ought to have. You'll be miserable, guaranteed. No matter how much you have, you're always able to covet what someone else has. We covet because we are inwardly empty and void of grace. We covet because we feel unblessed. If you have a deep sense of blessedness, what is there to covet? What we really want is to be content. It's freeing to be content. If you've ever had one moment of contentment in your life, you know it's delicious. The gospel that Paul announces in Galatians is the grace that guarantees blessedness among God's people. You may be going through a difficult time in your life, but the Bible assures you that you're blessed. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. We read about that in Matthew 6. How much more will He clothe you? We're blessed with every spiritual blessing in Christ, not because of our own merit, but because of the grace of God. It is the grace of God that makes us spiritually rich. When we know ourselves to be rich, to be blessed in Jesus, we're no longer tempted to covet. Grace brings freedom because it makes us rich in the Lord. You're blessed, and the more you know it, the less you'll covet. It's just an easy example of how grace works to conquer sin. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's daily devotional. And if you've enjoyed this, I encourage you to click on the screen and get more video content. And be sure and click and subscribe to this channel. Hope you have a great day.